Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, as Littlefinger, and I've got some fun, exciting games to show you, and mad games. Yes, Wargaming has started their October Halloween event, and this one is going to be epic. Already loving it. You've got 2 tanks or 3 tanks you can go for. If you click on the rush button here, you'll see that you can go for either Tankenstein or Gravedigger. Looks like if you go through and compare these, like this one needs 5,000 cookies, this one needs 3,000 cookies, so I think Tankenstein is going to be much harder to get to. I already have it, so I'm going down the Gravedigger, and just like past events, you've got to get 2 items. You've got to get Biogas and cookies only come from your common crate. So if you're new to the game, you click on your green shopping cart, hit on containers, and open your common containers. Would recommend going ahead and buying some. We'll see if we get any cookies here. Yep, there's 700 cookies. So I can go ahead and I get 3 free per day. We'll get some more cookies. All right, let's do this one more time. And we averaged over 600 cookies per batch there, so about 1,800 cookies. And so now if we come into here, you can see that I have completed the 3rd stage, so we can just go ahead and hit complete. Also, if you win 50 games, that's all you have to do is win 50 games in the next 10 days, you get the Tier 5 Scavenger. Now, to play Mad Games, you're going to want to click on that button just to the right of Battle. Select Mad Games and choose a Tier 5 through Tier 10 tank. It's only being played on Wasteland, Desert Sands, and Oasis Palms, though. And there are different, you can see up here above the AMX CDC. If we click on that, it'll tell you what I get. So this is Chameleon. Push the button, your tank zooms off, invisible to everybody, and then reappears 10 seconds later. And then also on this one is a rammer rig, which I'm just loving on this AMX CDC. And so wanted to show you how I'm playing this game and also the new map. So let's sit back and watch a couple games. Alright guys, here is the first game on Wastelands, the new map as part of Mad Games. I'm in the Type 59. And you see a new icon there just underneath Adrenaline, and that's called the accelerator. For 1 second, it gives me a 50-meter leap in position, either forwards or backwards. And then 30 seconds later, I can do it again. Probably my least favorite as far as the modifications go for this battle. The other one that you don't see in the background is called Saboteur System. So what that does is it basically doesn't have a delay from when I get spotted. The second I get spotted, the light bulb goes off, which is kind of useful too. So we've got that RHM, and you'll see I'm not a big fan of Cap A on this because it is out in the open. You see these guys have just pushed up there, and we're just eating away at them. Yeah, I get blocked into being able to back up, so I'm kind of in a position where I could get damaged. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that accelerator and just go ahead and get on out of there. The thing with the accelerator is that you're still visible. So we'll get a lucky shot there on the RHM, finally finish him off. And notice that the Tiger P is over here by himself. We've got 2 caps, so we're doing pretty good right now on cap points. So really just need to focus on getting some kills. I'll push that button again and jump so I can get more 90 degrees to the Tiger. It's really got some big dust storms on this. It makes it hard to see at times. But we're just whittling away here at the Tiger P. The light tanks, what I like about the light tanks is they've got this thing called Regenerator, where you can shoot your allies, and 50% of what your shot value is gets regenerated back onto them. Now I'm not sure why I pushed forward straight into other tanks there. I think I was hoping I'd get a little bit further and get beside that E4. Want to make sure that we're staying in front of that T-49 for sure. We don't want him getting behind us. We can take a few shots from Dracula, but don't want to take a big one from the T-49. And now you can see that I've got some black lines over me. That means that damage is multiplied on me. That was done by one of the enemies there, but we're at 965, 975. Just need to stay alive one more second, and we get the W there. Then I get finished off. But a win's a win. We do 2,224 damage, and that really gives you a good insight into the middle of this new map. So the last few games I'm going to show are in the AMX CDC, and I'm really enjoying this tank with the Chameleon Concealment. That is what you see there underneath the adrenaline. And what this does is basically makes the tank invisible, and I get a 5-time engine boost and a 2x top speed boost for 10 seconds, and you'll really see it in play here. So you can see I pushed all the way around to see by myself. Now Tankenstein has the Warhammer up there. I really should have just backed away and not let him take in that shot, because that gives him an additional 50%. And then he's also got defense, which I totally forget about later on. So my 200 plus shot only does half the damage. So here is Chameleon Concealment in action. T69 doesn't even see me as I drive right on by him. And then the other thing with this tank is got the rammer rig. So basically I get a plus 50% to the damage done by ramming. So it took that 200 up to 560. So I'm loving this tank as far as a ramming machine with such good speed. It's been just a blast to play. So again, that modifications seem to really wear off quickly, I guess, since they're only like 30 seconds. So why not? Let's try it again. And you know, we're just gonna zip around the back of these guys, and they're not gonna see me. And it's just great fun. So we find Tankenstein hiding here where we left him with only 100 hit points, but I forget he's got the shield, so the first one only does 50% damage, but we get him to miss, and then we'll finish him off on that lower plate. Only 2 left, and you can see now the modification's already down to 10 seconds, so I'll get to use it again in this game. So there's the T69. I don't know why I didn't just go in and ram him from behind. But we come around the corner here, use it again to speed things up, and we'll get a shot in, but he gets taken out. So we only finished with 1 kill, 1900 damage, but just a blast driving all over this relatively small map. 65,000 credits for that game too, so a lot of fun with it. So here we are again, AMX CDC Oasis Palms, and one of the great things about the Chameleon Concealment is if you do find yourself in trouble in the AMX CDC, you can get really far in 10 seconds. So I'm gonna push up here to C, and T49 gets several spots in here. We managed to track the T30, don't do any damage, but I know there's got to be 5 tanks over there. So here we go. Let's just get out of dodge. I mean, remember, no one can even see me at this point in time. So I'm going to become visible here, but KV4 can't turn around obviously that fast. I do take a shot from the AMX, and then another one. So we managed to get through that pretty unscathed. And we've got this AMX where I'm just shooting into his rear. And we got some regeneration going on there, so I'm getting half of my hit points back every time I shoot him. See, this goes up by 113. So now I'm pretty much full hit points. Let's go ahead and try to get around. But I decide, you know what? why not? Let's just go for the ram here. So 230 hit points to 683. And I really didn't lose that many hit points in that exchange. 243, we're staying behind him. No problem penning. You can see I even get hit points back when my own teammate rams me. Now this one probably wasn't as smart. I'm not sure if he shoot me. No, he didn't shoot me. So we ram him, and I do 442 damage to myself, but we finish him off. So gotta be mindful of that. And why not? Let's go with Chameleon Concealment again. And no, wait, here is T49. He doesn't see me yet. Let's come up behind him, take a shot, and well, let's ram him too. Let's go for one more ram here, and I don't even shoot him and do 338 damage. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. 3,722 damage. And basically just turn my tank into a ramming machine. And we go ahead and finish that one off for the W. Look at this, 117,000 credits for that. I mean, making money too. Can't beat that. Alright, last game in the AMX CDC. Again, Oasis Palm. Sorry about this. Lack of originality, but there's only 3 maps that this is being played on. And Desert Sands, it seems like heavies just go the heavy alley, the mediums go the medium, and whoever wins out of either of those 2 groups ends up winning the game. It's been pretty boring. But you can see similar place here. We've pushed up to C, and just waiting to see, you know, how they move forward. And I've got AMX 13 in front of me. What else do we want to do? Yeah, we want to ram it. And then we're just going to get the heck out of Dodge. And I mean, it's just so much fun. So 827 damage in, and those guys are all scrambling around, and we've now circled back to the outside of the map. We're nice and safe. Yeah, we don't want to stick around for that. So, yeah, let's go for the Chameleon again. 82 kilometers per hour. We can go from one side of the map into the middle of the map, get into this ditch at 87 kilometers an hour without even being spotted. And now we're proximity spotted by that IS-3 that is headed our way, but we don't know it because he's invisible, and then he pops up. Splash damage of 176, but our reload's faster than you, so sorry, bro. We're taking you down. So we've been all over the map. You can use the speed on this AMX CDC just to really dish out the damage. I've got that Tortoise turning around now at me. I see that T69. I've got the M103 headed my way. So get a shot in there. We only track him, but not much time left. So hey, you know what? Time to get out of here. Now just be careful going over hills. You want to go straight and not turn in the air, or else you will break a track. Yeah, so M103 on your own against an AMX CDC. Well, you know, it's time for the circle of death. Except we're a little bit too fast. We're power sliding here and losing some traction and speed. And he's a tier higher than us. He's going to actually get a couple shots in there. I was hoping to get him in the tracks. Got a little help there. But we're going to just drive on past the KP here. He doesn't even see us. We do shoot a little early and get the front. However, get one shot in and watch the SU here flying over the hill. That's what this Mad Games is all about. It's just flying around, having fun, dishing out damage, getting credits. So guys, I hope you really enjoy this and maybe even get a tank or 2 out of it for free. And as always, stay safe out there, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.